Everyone, welcome. So let me get my finger out the way. We are back on the live. Cherise Edwards with us here today. Y'all, listen, this is going to be amazing live because it's going to be short and sweet. I want to make sure that we introduce one of our sponsors for the Connect Her to Win conference. Um, we have some amazing opportunity to get to know more about the woman behind the brand, as we say here in our community. So what I want to do is, number one, first of all, if you're watching this live, whether now or on the replay, I want you to share it, all your friends, let everyone know all about this woman. And also, I will go her to introduce herself. So, Cherise, we're going to start with you. 'Cause as you all know, I'm the founder and the chair at Women into Networking Win Community, and we are a nonprofit business networking community geared to empower women entrepreneurs and men who support them. Cherise is one of those amazing women. So, Cherise, tell us what you do, who you are. Let's start with that.
Well, thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. My name is Cherise Edwards, and I am the lead photographer and owner of Vibrant Life Visuals. We are a photography company specializing in corporate and private events in the city, as well as helping brands elevate their story through visuals. And I'm excited to meet you all at the conference.
So this is really cool because as you're talking, right, I love how you announce yourself. I am the lead, the head, the top, the utmost, right?
Right.
Bringing your brand, and we talk about this a lot in our community too, because women have to empower themselves first
Mhm.
before they are empowered, and this is one of the things that we heavily lean on because a lot of times, like we get discouraged, right? Like there's a lot of hard work that goes into what we do. So tell me a little bit about like why you started doing what you do, because I want to get to know more about you. Like what made you want to become a photographer and do photography the way you do it?
So, what made me want to get started was um, well back in the day when camera phones first came out. I just kind of like to capture memories. And like the last year of college, I'm just like in front of all my friends' faces, like, oh, let's take pictures. We won't have this time again. So from then, I was like, I like capturing memories. And then I had a several year span before I even picked up a professional camera. And then I just figured out it's a way to like preserve memories and to tell a story to see what's going on without you actually being there. At first, it started off as a hobby, and I recognized I was pretty good at capturing things because I'm a creative at heart. So I kind of like getting candids or like seeing things from a different point of view. And eventually, as of 2022, I turned it into a full-time business. So I'm having a journey learning how to run it as a business, but the actual photography aspect of it, I really do enjoy. I know that people don't take pictures every day, or they might feel uncomfortable. So I like to encourage people, like, hey, you might not get this time again. You need to take these pictures. Um, so I know for me, I always encourage people when they are taking pictures. I like to hype them up so that they feel comfortable. And then as far as me editing pictures, I like to keep everything natural. So I don't do a lot of heavy Photoshop. So everything with me is very natural and organic. And I don't know, I just like capturing memories for people.
That's pretty different. I love that about you, and I want to say, I want to commend that in you because there's so much editing going on nowadays. Like
Mhm.
everything about filters and how do I Photoshop and how do I crop and cut it out. I mean, I was actually at an event the other night and I took a photo and I was like, oh my god, like I'm showing nipple, y'all. Like I'm sorry, y'all. Like y'all so see that. Like a lot of things happening in that photo that as a woman I felt a little insecure about, right?
Right.
And if you are taking photos and you're a little insecure of yourself, then you do need somebody to like tell you like you look fine, you look fabulous. This is gonna,
Mhm.
this is your highlight. So I'm not gonna go too far in your background because we'll have time to get to know you at the conference.
Okay.
I want people to have time to really like dig into your website, into your social
Yeah.
media. Um, where is your social media? Like, where do they find you at usually?
I am on Facebook, but I'm primarily on Instagram. So everything is the same across the board, Vibrant Life Visuals. So that's the website, vibrantlifevisuals.com. Instagram /Vibrant Life Visuals, Facebook, same thing. So everything is very much consistent across the board. So you'll see a lot of recap photos. I myself am trying to get more comfortable with being in front of the camera, ironically. So I am starting to work more on more front facing content for my page. that includes more of me, because I'm so used to like helping other people and wanting the clients and customers to be the star of the show. But having everyone get to know me is on the agenda for this upcoming quarter. And you guys will be able to meet me at the conference.
Wait, that's actually pretty cool because this is part of why we network and we
Mhm.
promote, talk about, why it's important to empower women because everybody's not always in front of the camera. Everyone doesn't know how to
Right.
start a business, run a business. These are things that are taught. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a moment. Let me see if it comes back. It's giving me a little bit of issue, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm having a little bit of an issue here. All right, let me see. Am I back, Cherise?
You're
Okay.
back.
Okay. So sorry about that, y'all. We're on the road, so it's a little testy here. But I wanted to say that it's just really. I think we have to be very bold about our businesses when we are growing it because we're not taught, right? Like you say, you're creative. You even are getting comfortable being in front of camera, like you're encouraging other people to do. So like that's the hard part in
Mhm.
business. It's like people want to see you do it first. They're like, okay, let me see you do it, and then I'm gonna do it, and then it's
Right.
like, um, I want to ask you though, because you have some fabulous clients, so it's not like you're, out here wondering if you're doing well. Like you are doing what you say you want to do, and that's part of, I
Thank
think, the
you.
process. And so, how is that journey for you? Let's just talk about that a little bit, and then we'll go to what you have, for people to, connect with you on. But how was the journey when you're out here with these major business owners like shout out to the bougie grazer because I saw
Yes.
her on your website. So how
Mhm.
is that for you now that you're living in that moment?
Sometimes it feels surreal because I'm just so busy with my head down trying to reach out to people. And so when I look back on the pictures I've taken or people I've worked with so far, I'm just like, oh wow, I couldn't imagine have doing this, a few years ago. But the main thing as far as the journey has been relationship building primarily. So I do a lot of networking. I go to minimum 2 networking events per week just to meet people, to get more comfortable speaking about myself and my business, to take pictures at different events, and just maintaining relationships with people I've worked with already while trying to have them, just kind of speak my name into different rooms. And showing up on social media. I am still a little timid about that, but I do have to keep showing up. But the journey, I
Well,
love the journey. It's teaching me a lot about myself. It's teaching me that talent is a talent is what's going to get you started, but the work ethic, the relationships, that's what's going to take you a lot farther.
that is powerful. I think that if we're going to add anything with that, like that is that's something to take away with. The relationships, really, I can agree, it has gotten me, in places where I never thought I would end up.
Right.
Just talking to the right people and then being in the right places. And I love how you're networking. You're not just sitting still or,
Mhm.
letting business like how I would say sometimes it just like knock you out. Like sometimes business will try and knock you out. And
Oh yeah. I'm on LinkedIn almost every day. Like, do I need to just apply for a job just in case?
right, right. It'll make you go back into your shell. It's a lot. And I think it's also empowering to know that you still push forward through all of that, right? And we
Right.
have to be willing to, celebrate our small wins and our big
Mhm.
wins. So thank you for coming on, Cherise, and thank you for just giving us a little bit of your genius. And we'll get more of that at the conference, y'all. She's going to be taking photos, and all of the photos and the content that we'll be using at this conference, we're going to use for future conferences to come. I don't want y'all to miss out on an opportunity to, not only be in the room with fabulous women like Miss Cherise, but to also be featured and presented in ways where you are authentically connecting because it's great, right? Like glamour is good. Cherise is gonna get you glamorized. That is
Right.
what we're looking at, the fact that you're going to make us look really, really, really good. But
Absolutely.
well, we got to show up, y'all. So, Cherise, anything that you have that right now that you're offering that we can get involved with, photo shoots, any packages that you have, or anything that you would like us to do next?
So if you go to vibrantlifevisuals.com and click contact now, there'll be a contact form. I'm actually getting ready to complete my landing page, but I am offering a fall branding special for the month of fall so that you all can get ready for holiday season, because I know you all have to do marketing for fall and winter. So I am doing a fall content session coming up very soon. So when it asks how did you find Vibrant Life Visuals, just put in connect her to win, and then I'll know to send you that landing page with the new offers for fall.
Yes, I love it.
Mhm.
See, y'all get first dibs. Why we this is why we connect with people, and we shout out all the individuals who are sponsors. Miss Cherise definitely showed up for us this year. Thank you, Cherise. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Um, y'all connect with her. Make sure
I
that
can't
not
wait.
only tell her like, hey, I enjoyed that live because you learned about her, but don't forget to let her know how you found out. That way you get first dibs to her offers. All right, Cherise,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much, Queen. We see you at the
Thank you.
conference. You
You
have
guys will
an
see me
amazing rest of your week.
dancing in the corner with my camera at the
Right,
conference. I do like to dance a lot, so
right.
you'll see me moving as I'm taking pictures. So I can't wait to meet you all in a few weeks. So I'll see you then.
Absolutely doing the two step, right? Like for real.
Right, yeah.
um y'all have y'all have an amazing day. We will see y'all later. Shout out. Have a great weekend.